Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Shane Bieber.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Laureano settles under it, and there's one down. Andrew Vaughn now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. Bieber, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Back here in Cleveland. And today's starting pitcher, Eric Fetty.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is gone.
Like to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives. What a play. Here's Josh Naylor. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Ramon Laureano. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. At the belt and fires. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. And a pitch. Line drive, caught. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That ball's carried. Back. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Benintendi makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Moncada. Right through there for a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Eloy Jimenez stands in now and watches strike one. And that one lifted in the air center field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. On the ground to the left. Toss to Miller. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Fetty back to work. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. Out towards right center field. Snags it for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Lined into right. Fletcher makes the catch. That is the top half of the 3rd inning. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez pulls that one down, and there's one away. Martin Maldonado up to hit.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. The White Sox down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swung on, popped up left side. Moving under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the White. Here in Cleveland, now it's Jose Ramirez. And here it comes. That one ripped. Going, gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 1 down. Laureano comes up to hit. Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bo Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for 2nd. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Davy Garcia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Robert makes the grab, and that's the inning. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. And the lead is now 5. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Robert batting for the second time,
0-1.
and that's strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And forget it.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air. Ramirez settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Luis Robert with the homer here. It's now a 5. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. The pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Robert pulls it in on the run. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now here is Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Tuki Toussaint into the game.
Now, things got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone.
That's exactly the
Michael Kopech gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for the
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan will hit next. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. The run comes in from second, and it's 15-1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be.
And that one hammered. Robert going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And first offering is fouled off. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Rocchio under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, here's Jose Ramirez. Kopech back to work. That one ripped right center field. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And out of here.
Back-to-back jump.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tanner Banks. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now, Ramon Laureano. To third. Into the outfield, base hit. Man at first, Bo Naylor, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Hit in the air, center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The two-round trippers in. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So first and second with one man gone. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here is Yohan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. Laureano settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Here comes a pitch. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Ripped on a line to center. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. So here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings, and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Kicks and deals. And that's through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Popped up. Rocchio under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7. And back now at Progressive Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. On a line out towards center. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
Hard ground ball, base down.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And the batter now, Josh Naylor. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around second is Ramirez. Around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they extend their lead. Man at second here with 2 away. Next to hit, Bo Naylor. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And that's in for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, and now the DH, Will Brennan. Banks back to work. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Brian Riccio. And that one is lifted in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on a line. Robert racing over to make the catch. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one ripped. And off the base of the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
All over that one right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across, and it hits the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on, and the lead continues to grow. New pitcher now, number 67. So 2 down, Jose Ramirez. Now at the plate, a switch hitter batting right. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. Throw to second, but he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the...
Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here is Ramon Laureano. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Steven Wilson takes over on the mound. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Brennan stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground, Lopez tosses to first, ends the inning after they racked up a. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Bieber is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Roquillo under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.